there, LT Zeta here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Toree Saturn. In the last episode, we breezed through a bunch of sparkly S ranks. In this episode, we've got more sparkly S ranks to try and acquire. So, we're gonna go to Fleet Extinction, and we're looking for a 107 here. Just as the same as its home. So, as everything explodes around us again, I think I was looking at the Steam community for this game, mainly just to see if there was any glitches to be aware of, because, you know, Toree's Panic Attack kind of exploded. And I think I saw somebody saying that there's, like, at some point in one of these stages, there's a mini-game to look out for that's like you climb up boxes. Kind of like the weird-ass card thing I did that one time. So, that's something to keep in mind, I suppose. I'll keep an eye out. It might have been in the previous stage, though, so... I think another problem, like, take for instance this stage, because, like, what I've been talking about has been, like, not putting that much effort. I feel like a lot of this game is kind of, like, automated in, like, the worst aspects of Sonic-esque things, because some of these things are so fast, there's no advantage to just not going on a straight line through it. Like, I don't really want to cut some of these corners. I messed up that slight ending there, and that was the only thing that cost me from getting a Sparkly S. The only thing that cost me from getting a Sparkly S was because, like, I messed up my buttons on which move was the homing attack. That's the only reason. It's so weird that, like, Toree's not a very complex game, but add one extra thing of, like, slight complexity, and, like, it's surprisingly too complex now in one weird way. Like, you wouldn't really think that it would be a problem, but I keep trying to homing attack when I keep doing the wrong maneuver. I keep homing attacking when I'm trying to ground pound, and vice versa. But yeah, it just doesn't feel like there's enough meaningful in the level design nowadays. Like, that's a great level. I love that level because of, like, the spectacle of it. But gameplay-wise, there's just... it's just not engaging. Like, there were technical turns in that stage, but it still felt like I was just going through a straight line. Especially because, again, the camera turns. When the camera turns automatically on some of these things, it's like... I don't know. Me doing the wrong thing again. Also, that's... I think it's funny how, like, when I played this stage 2 episodes ago, I was, like, talking about how glitchy... Oh, I love how glitchy respects us to try and, like, do it ourselves or whatever. Well, and I didn't realize that that was glitchy in that first area. I thought that was hockey. But yeah, I think as far as I would say... Because, like, I respect, like, the intent behind, like, the drop dash and the homing attack stuff. I don't think they're inherently bad ideas. I think it's more so, like, their application. Just is too homogenized. My jumps are getting fucked up, but whatever. I'm going for, like, I think it was a 115 here. I don't know. I was doing pretty well, and this is the last room. I just need to, you know, not die here twice next time. And I'll probably have this one. Oh, there's a fence. So can't make that jump as easily. I'm gonna try and focus a little more on this one. But yeah, I think the problem with the drop dash thing is that it feels like it's too homogenized. Like, my issue isn't necessarily the fact that it exists. It's the fact that, like, there's no points in the game where you want to not use it. That's my problem with it. So if it's at that point that you never want to not use it, then the question is just like, why is it even an option to not do so? And I feel like the intent was to be like, oh, so it can be a skill expression thing, sure. And I don't mind that per se. Like a skill ceiling thing. Why? Stay on topic, stay on topic. I can talk about that and complain about it later. I think two things might improve it for me. I would say number one is one problem with the drop dash thing is that it adds to your top speed. It's not just like putting Toree at her top speed. It's a new burst of speed that's additive to what you're currently doing. So even when you're on like a boost pad or something, like you want to do it. So I feel like it would be genuinely good for getting Toree up to her top speed without adding to it, such that if you already were at top speed, then you wouldn't have any need to keep doing it. That would be like my first thing. And then my second thing would be my idea is okay, I need to be 2 seconds faster there? Yeah, I'm looking for a 115. So. And then I think the other thing is, like, there are situations where, like, Toree's... The speed boost Toree gets for it is not her run speed. It's not her default run speed. So she slows down afterwards, meaning that, like, on longer stretches without, you know, all these booster pads, the optimal strategy is to just keep jumping and keep doing the drop dash. So I feel like the other thing would be, like, don't make it additive, such that if you reach your top speed through other methods, then you don't have to keep doing it. But then also, make it such that you don't have to keep doing it on straightaways either. Let Toree keep the momentum of the drop dash, essentially. I feel like that would really benefit. I was doing better. I feel like it's really just a matter of how to do that last room, which is at least not a straightaway thing. It's a matter of like which stars do you bounce to, which are the fast ones, which ones do you hold, and which ones do you not hold the button on. So there's more to think about there, even though it is a straight line. It's just kind of annoying that it's the last room. But whatever. But yeah, I really do think that, like, there are various reasons why ultimately I think that the drop dash stuff is just not the best implemented here, unfortunately. And then the other thing that I was going to complain about later is the homing attack thing. I think I understand what the problem is with the homing attack in this game. It's that, like, it's not just the reticle is too generous. To an extent, it's also, there's an element of it's the thing that Toree needs to be facing whatever she's trying to homing attack into, which creates one massive problem, and that's that the reticle doesn't go away and doesn't take into account Toree's facing direction. So Toree can be, like, on top of it, or, like, whatever. And it doesn't really take that into account. So, in the end, it is still kind of a reticle problem, but it makes it hard to... There's me pressing the wrong button again. It makes it just hard to, like, understand. But whatever. You know what? I'll give this level this. It's at least making me put in a little bit more effort than some of the previous ones. I have to try repeatedly multiple times to get through some of this stuff. Gee, it's a miracle. There is a certain amount of skill in this game of, like, maintaining momentum and speed, because it feels like Toree does very easily lose her speed. I need to be lower than 115. Yeah, there is something to be said about, like, the skill expression of, like, maintaining your momentum effectively. I just don't think I like the methodology used to get that in this game. I don't know. I think the ultimate result is me thinking that, like, the homing attack stuff here, not necessarily a bad idea on paper. I just think the execution has made Toree Saturn feel more one note, which, considering that the nature of the game, is pretty impressive. Oh, okay. I think I'm at the point where I'm going to start cutting to successful attempts. I've run out of things to say, finally. And I need to focus, so... After this attempt, probably, since I'm still talking during this one, but... After this one, I'll get into a classic... Oh, I'm going to cut to when... I get it, sort of deal. Or I get close again, or something like that, you know? You know, that's kind of a funny thing I tend to do with, like, the way I edit stuff. It's, like... There are a lot of times when I will, like... Okay, I got it that time anyway. I didn't have to cut out. I didn't have to cut out anything. Okay, sure, cool. There are a lot of times when I'm like, I will do something, and like I'll be doing this thing on repeat a whole bunch of times, and it will be this thing of like, because I cut directly, usually to like me successfully doing a thing, it will come with it like this aura of, oh, this is the successful run. So there's, like, I can see it being potentially, like, removing of suspense, I guess? Which is interesting. Would you guys agree with that? I don't know. Anyways, I'm looking for a 215 on this stage. Anyways, it's really funny now that I can, like, actually discuss that this fucking Johnny Gioli, I think that's how you pronounce his name, the Crush 40 singer. I didn't actually specify that, I think. It was really funny to me because, like, the stage actually at the very bottom left when you start every stage, it gives you, like, information about, like, what song's playing, but like it's really hard to see on my TV anyway because that's in like my nearly cut off zone, and I haven't really saw, and like it's not like it's ever changed much in my mentality. It's like, oh, it's the song that's playing, I guess. Sure. It hasn't really changed that much. So like I stopped looking at it like the moment I really knew it even existed. Well, very close. I'm honestly surprised that it was that close. I need to be lower than a 215, so I'm 1 second off. But I've got a Ghost Data now. But yeah, it says Johnny Gioli right there. I didn't recognize. I didn't see that, so I didn't notice it. But like when I'm listening to it, I'm just thinking like, oh, this sounds like Crush 40. Nice. But like there have been other games like this, like. My mind goes to fucking Sparky Electric Jester, and it's a really hilarious attempt at doing that kind of thing. So Spark already kind of tried to do that exact same thing with its own singer. So it like when I heard this, I was like, oh, this is just they're doing their own thing like that. Like, haha, funny. I just didn't think anything of it, and like, in my head it's like, there's no way it's actually Crush 40. So I just it didn't even like remotely occur to me that it could be actually him until I saw it in the credits, and it's just like, oh, it was Crush 40 the entire time. Or at least it's not Crush 40, it's just the singer. But still, very funny. And I gotta say, Toree is like Toree Saturn has been exceptional as far as, like, the style goes. Like, this is the most engaged there's been with a story at all, to begin with. So, like, I can't complain about Toree Saturn in that regard. But that's also just not really why I play Toree games. I play Toree games for, like, really engaging, like, but simple, like, S-rank stuff. I think I'm gonna lose this one. I was doing well, and then I had one mess up, and now much further behind. So that's disappointing, but oh well. This one's long enough that honestly I'm just gonna kind of meet you at lap 3. But I don't have too much else to say. It's cool to get Johnny. Honestly, I don't have too much to say about this stage either.
3, 2.
I still don't know what this is a reference to, also. If I had to guess, it's probably some sort of arcade R-Racer game? Because that's the vibe I get immediately, but like, I don't know any games of that era. How did Gaston catch up? What did I do in lap 3 last time? I was ahead the entire time and then suddenly... Damn, I was ahead the entire time and then suddenly past me caught up. Did not get caught up to this time. Spoke too soon. Damn cars. Crushed it. Crushed it entirely. Okay. There's definitely some stress there. I think what only really bugged me about that one was just knowing that like I had to keep doing all 3 laps every single time I failed. But I succeeded. Alright. And that leaves simply a throwback. Let's see how Toree 1 level design stacks up. Shall we? So this one is very interesting because like I checked how long it is. Also look, fan platforms, gee, look, a gimmick! Wild to imagine that. But this stage, the time you have to do for it is 39 seconds, which is already up, basically. And yes, I've died a couple times, but like, that's kind of wild to me how fast this one is. These fans are actually messing up my jumps. I'm gonna go around them. Or fail to go around them. This is still really cool. But also, like, this really kind of exemplifies what I'm talking about, because look how all the pathways you can do in this stage. There's all sorts of, like, different intended strategies. Like, the experience of speedrunning the stage is completely different from playing it normally, because, like, you have to try and go against what seems intended for a lot of this. So it's like... It's just... Yeah, I was really trying to see if I could make that. The fan platforms act very weirdly in this game. I should just try to avoid interacting with them entirely. Why are you doing that? But yeah, like, there are enemies in this stage. Like... That's what you're doing. Momentum from that. I have to hit 39 seconds in this stage. I feel like there's a really big jump cut that I'm not seeing. Which I really like! That's what I want to get out of these. Okay, well, there wasn't a huge jump cut, but there was still so much more engagement out of trying to do that one. Just because, like, the level itself, like, you were cutting out so much. It felt different from just, I don't know. That one wasn't even that crazy. I still got it really quickly. But, like... But man, that was the most engaging level, and it's just a repeat from Toree 1! Oh, that's a bad sign. Yeah... Toree 2 had better levels than this. I think even Toree 1 had better levels than this. I am kind of disappointed. Well... I think what I remember hearing is that some of the bonus content is in some of these stages. I already talked about, like, a thing with, like, a minigame in one of the Metal Harbor stages, so I'm gonna see if I can find that, because I remember hearing somebody say just climb out to one of these sorts of things, and it's just up there. Like, there's a series of boxes to hit. I'm just gonna do that until I find it real quick. There it is. I see it. Okay. There it is. So, I don't know, it's one of these ships. I don't... I think I remember hearing something there was a new Actropolis where you have to jump into a building or something? To do something with this guy. So I'm going to explore here for a bit until I find that. Actually, I think better than that. I'm gonna try. I think the other one, the last one, was in Cloud Paradise. That's an actual minigame. Because I'm thinking back, and I think I remember hearing the other thing is just unrelated. Oh! Wait, no. Never mind. Alright, I did go back to look up where the last minigame is, and I was completely wrong about it being the cloud thing, but I think you can understand why I thought it was on the cloud thing, because it's in Back Home, which is kind of reminiscently similar. It's a big old thing in the sky, and it's right here. Yay. Look at that drop distance. Wonder what's so different about, like, turning the camera such that that happens that way. Hello. I'm glad we're friends now. Anyways, I got the thing. Alright, so we have the mini-games now. So let me just make sure that they actually saved, because I just exited both levels without completing them. So that'll be good to know if I need to do that between episodes, because I'm not at the end of the episode. Okay, they stick around. Cool, so next time, we're gonna do Flow Star, Rush, and Sky Dancer. See what those have in store for us. So that'll be fun. At this point, it's just all side content now. Because I can do this stuff as well. Kiwi World and Beanie World. I've got... I can be Gold Toree. Cool. Neat. So, yeah. There's all that, so... I guess I'm done with the game, and now it's just bonus content. So, sure, fine. Okay. Bye.